Hi girlies, it's Grabby and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to finally do my long-awaited, long-anticipated I'm going to show you all my Pokemon card collection. I don't expect this to get a ton of views. I know that you guys are here for K-pop content and photo card collecting. That's fine. I just wanted to show it off anyway. This is a channel for me and my hobbies, so I do what I want, you know, deal with it. Just for some background, I have been collecting Pokemon cards very casually for about 2 years now. There are a few specific things that I like to collect, but I'm pretty casual about it, you know. Most of my collecting has just been buying packs and keeping pulls I like, then maybe buying the odd card I enjoy. But I've been going a little harder recently now that I have Mercari Japan to buy Pokemon cards on. And yeah, I'll just show you what I have. This binder is brand new. I just got it from Palms Off Gaming, of course. And I wanted to wait until I had moved all of my cards into here before I showed you guys. So this is a brand new setup and let's just get into it, I guess. Let me get it into frame, hold on. Here is the first page. Now, my main thing that I really love to collect more than anything is art rare type of cards. You know, character rares, illustration rares, that kind of thing. The cards that look like this, basically. These are my favorite types of cards to collect in Pokemon. I just love them so much. I'm a big fan of Pokemon cards, mainly for the illustrations. I'm not really worried about value or rarity. I just like the cute pictures of Pokemon, basically. And I absolutely love this first page. It's just so bright and fun and colorful. This Dedenne actually was one of the first quote-unquote big pulls that I ever had. And it's not like a particularly expensive card or anything, but I was so excited when I pulled it. This is from Brilliant Stars. Again, I'm going to explain stuff as if you guys don't know stuff about Pokemon cards. I'm not an expert. I don't know very much either, but I'm going to try and explain stuff when I feel I need to. So this is from Brilliant Stars, and this set was the first set that came out after I started collecting Pokemon cards. I think I started shortly after Fusion Strike came out, which wasn't a great set, but Brilliant Stars had the trainer gallery, and then a few sets after that did as well. So that really got me into these types of cards as well. This Meloetta down here is really interesting. I think I traded like a photo card or something for it back in the day. I remember posting on my story on Tradestagram, like, guys, you know, if you have any Pokemon cards that you don't want, I will trade you for photo cards I have on my page. And I did a big trade with someone for a bunch of them, and I think this was one of them. It's like an old X and Y era promo, and I just think it's really gorgeous. So, and that's this page. Onto more art rare type of cards. Some of these are new. You might have seen them in my recent Nyoko haul. But I just love these cards so much. A lot of these ones here are pulls. I bought this at a card store somewhat recently when I was visiting my family in Brisbane. And I have a cousin who's really into Pokemon cards as well. She pulled this from a pack and then I was like, God damn, I really want that card. And so like the very next day, I think it was, I went to a card store in person and I saw this and I was like, I mean, I need to snatch it. So I really love that card a lot. I'm glad to have it in my collection. Let me show you all this card because when I tell you I am obsessed, this is one of my favorite Pokemon cards ever, I think now. I just love this illustration so much. It's so cute and colorful and bright. And that's kind of my favorite style of Pokemon card, I think. I just like ones that are like busy and colorful and that really pop, you know, like this as well. I showed this in my Nyoko haul, but I love this card so much. Oh my God, gorgeous. Another honorable mention is this Magnezone. I just think it's so gorgeous. But yeah, I don't really organize these in any specific order. I try to keep all of the similar types of cards together, like all of the art rares and things together, but it's not chronological. It doesn't really make a ton of sense. I just try to go off what looks good together and makes sense to me. So sorry if that bothers you. We have even more, and then I put these pink fillers in just to make things look a bit nicer, I guess. I don't know. I really love these cards. I can't even like pick out any specific ones to show you because I just enjoy them all so much. This one's kind of cool. I think this one has texture. You can't see it very well, but I'll try and show you. Yeah, it won't pick up on camera, but it does have texture. I'm not a fan of this Pokemon per se. But yes, we have that. This one was pretty cool. My best friend gave me a pack of this set for my birthday one time, and I pulled this card, which was really cool. So that's it for this page. Just, there's a lot going on, but I think it's really cool. So, oh, I guess I left this page as well because I have more art rares coming. and I wanted to make space for them. So that's for future art rares and stuff. And then we go into kind of more random, ultra rare, rarer stuff. I think these are all pulls, actually. I bought this card. This is the Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box card. But the rest of them, I think I pulled. This one I was really proud of. This is the first and only alt art that I've ever pulled, and it's from Chilling Reign, and I just love this illustration so much. These Pokemon, I'm not the biggest fan of them. They're just not, they're not my favorite, I don't know. But I love, this card is so gorgeous. I love that it's kind of like a children's book. It has that kind of vibe, the illustration. And yeah, my first and only alt art pull. I don't buy a ton of packs nowadays. I think just because I got so scarred from like the beginning of Scarlet and Violet era. I was opening packs and I was just not pulling shit. My luck got really terrible, so I stopped trying. But I don't know, I pulled this recently actually. This is really cool. This is from Paldean Fates. And Koraidon is my favorite of the two. I chose to play Pokemon Scarlet. So I love this card. It's just, oh my god. The texture won't really pick up on camera, but it's really beautiful. I think this is so gorgeous, and I was very excited to pull it. So my luck is getting a little better, but I had to take a big long break. So I don't have a ton of stuff from early Scarlet and Violet, but this card here, this was my first really big pull, and I was so proud of myself. I got this the same day that I pulled that Dedenne also from Brilliant Stars, and oh my god, I was shook. Like, I used to go to my local shopping centre. This was before I had a job. And on Saturdays, I would go grab sushi for lunch, and I would sit and open a few packs. And that was my little tradition. And I pulled this card when on one of those days. So yeah, I think it's really beautiful and has a lot of special memories. I ran, because I didn't have any sleeves or anything on me at the time. I wasn't prepared to pull a card like that. So I ran to EB Games and had to get sleeves. And I was like, oh my god, guys, look what I pulled. I was so pleased with myself. I don't think they cared, but like, still, oh my god. And this, so many cool cards on this page. I also pulled this from Crown Zenith, I think. And I was on the phone to a friend and I was really shocked when I pulled this. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I'm not gonna lie, the V-Star alt arts, or I guess whatever they're called, this is from the Galarian Gallery, but still, it's an alt art. They go hard. Like, oh man, I kind of want more of them, but this is really gorgeous. So yeah, all of these, except this, are pulls, I think, which was really crazy. Not much else to say on that page, so let's move on. This is just kind of miscellaneous stuff. We have some VMAXs, V-Star, GX type of things, and just random things I've accumulated. These are all Black Star promos from like 3-pack blisters and stuff. And then this is a tin promo. This is a promo that a friend gave me. I'm not sure what it's from, but it's still sealed. And then this one as well. This is cool. I'm not sure what this is from either, but the same friend gave me this card. And it's just, oh, there we go. It's still in its original packaging. And yeah, very cool. Again, guys, I'm not an expert. Forgive me. These also are really cool as well. They're Pokemon I like. I don't remember how the hell I got my hands on these cards, but I have them and they're cool. These VMAXs I think are all pulls, except this. This was a trade with a friend. I don't do much trading for Pokemon because I don't have many friends who like Pokemon cards, but a couple of things I have traded for. My dad does like relief teaching and stuff, and every so often he'll have a kid who really likes Pokemon cards who he like helps me trade with them. He'll be like, okay, so this kid has these cards. Do you have anything you can trade them? And I'll always try to find something that I have lying around that kind of matches or is higher in value and stuff. So the kid gets a good deal. I've traded several things with kids from my dad's schools over the years, which is cute. Yeah, not much else to say. I like this card because of the baby Pokemon. It's cute. That's it really. Moving on. This page is kind of random, but cool. I don't know. I really like the E-Series and EX era style of cards. I just enjoy them. I had a period where I was trying to buy a lot of Marsh Stomp cards because it's one of my favorite Pokemon. And I haven't bought any in a long time, but I mean, these ones are all so cute. I had to have them. I love this Porygon. This is from, God, I forget, Aquapolis or Skyridge. It's one of those two. I just think it's so fun. Like the pencil drawn illustration is really cool. And I know people say this all the time and it's absolutely true. Like the E-Series era of cards was when Wizards of the Coast were like about to lose the rights to like producing Pokemon cards and stuff. So they basically were like, oh, well, you know, let's just have fun with it, have some really unique illustrations, this and that, like go crazy, basically. And I really love that era of Pokemon. I think it's so fun. And I just love the format of the cards as well. They're a classic, you know? Then down here, I have my little Venusaur. This, oh my God, I wanted this card so bad when it came out. Venusaur is another one of my favorite Pokemon. And I actually pulled this. My first ever pack of Pokemon Go was a Japanese pack because I don't know if you guys know like the vending machines where you can get packs of Pokemon cards and stuff. We have one of those, a few in Melbourne, and I got a Japanese Pokemon Go pack. And the first pack I got, I pulled this and I was really happy about it because like I really wanted this card so bad. So it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And then I think I just bought these on eBay. I forget. It's been a while. And these I think are all pulls, except Jessie and James. This is one of the first Pokemon cards I ever went out and bought. It's, I think it's from Hidden Fates, and I just love it. I've never been much of a Pokemon game player, really until either Pokemon Go or Scarlet and Violet. Like, I'm kind of basic in that regard. I've been mainly into Pokemon over the years because I used to watch the anime with my brother and sister. They're a lot younger than me, so they were watching the show when I was a little bit older, but I would watch it with them, and we would watch like the classic, like really early series. So I love Team Rocket. I think they're so fun. And when I found out this card existed, I just went out and bought it because I like it so much. So yeah, these are all just pulls, like I said, except for that one. And I don't know, I don't really care about trainer cards or like the rainbows and secret rares and stuff. It's just, you know, whatever. I have them and they're cool, so I'm keeping them. This page is quite random actually, but I don't know, I think it looks really cool. I do really love full arts, so most of these are pulls actually, if not all of them. This might have been a trade for a photo card. And yeah, no, I just organized them, I think, by color or what looked best, even though obviously these are Scarlet and Violet and the rest of them are Sword and Shield. But I really enjoy these. I love this Dragonite. I really wanted this card, and then I think I pulled it and I was very happy. And then over here we have some like older cards. God, I think X and Y era. And I don't know, I have them. I think this Venusaur's really cool. Check that out. Oh man. I'm not too well versed on what the sets are for these older eras, but yeah, and then we just have these empty spots and then some EXs that I pulled in my new Scarlet and Violet era packs, whatever sets they were, I forget. Moving on is all of these McDonald's cards. I don't have the full set, but I'm pretty close. I'm only missing a couple. I didn't go out of my way to collect these. I just somehow ended up with almost all of them, which is kind of crazy. Like I don't think I intentionally went and bought any or traded for them. I think actually one of my mutuals gave me a bunch of them, which was really nice, just as a freebie in like a trade or a sale or something. So I have nearly all of them, not quite the full set. And then some more over here. And then this Pikachu was definitely a gift from a mutual who was probably watching. And this is from the recent one, last year. I think the rest of the 2021 McDonald's. I didn't even know that this McDonald's collab was happening last year for the longest time. I kind of stopped keeping up with it as much, but that's a really cute card. Then we go into random shiny type of things. You probably saw a lot of these cards in my Neocure haul, but oh, I love this. I think I bought this in person when I went to Brisbane a couple months ago. I forget, but I love the Amazing Rares. I think they're so cool and I would love to own more of them. I think I have one more in this binder, but you'll see that later. I don't know, I think they're really underrated. So I have that. And then these two are really cool as well. These are, I want to say Radiant Collection cards from Generations. I just love this card so much. I love all of the Pokemon in here, especially Sylveon. Sylveon's one of my favorite Pokemon, but this is so cute. And I just love the unique design on the card, and it's just really fun and cute. And the same with this Dedenne. It's not in great condition. Like, you can see the holo is very scratched on this card. I'm not really worried about that. I just, it's not like I'm ever going to grade any of these cards. Oh, not the reflection. I'm not a fan of card grading. I think it's a scam. So it doesn't matter what condition these cards are in for me. Then moving on, these are all just Radiant cards I pulled. I actually pulled 3 Radiant Hawluchas, and I don't know what I did. I think I might have traded with one of the kids at my dad's school and given them one. So I just have these 2, and then this Greninja I bought in person, I think when I was with my cousin a different time that I visited, which was a couple of years ago, but I really wanted this card when it came out, so I had to grab it eventually. And then, yeah, the rest of these are just pulls, including the Charizard, which I was pretty proud of. Even though I'm not a Charizard girly, I think he's overrated, and we just need to leave him for now. Like, okay, we've had enough, okay? No more Charizard. That's my hot take. I'm tired. Anyway, in the one Shining Fates pack I've opened, I pulled this shiny Arrokuda, so I kept it. And then these, hang on, I think all 3 of these were pulls from Paldean Fates, and then the rest obviously are Japanese, and I bought them from Makari Japan. But I really love these cards. I think they look great on a page together. I just organized them by type and kind of what looked best, you know? So yeah, that's a fun page. On to some more specific collections. I don't really work on these a ton, but you know, I like to keep cards of my favorite Pokemon. One of them being Sylveon, like I mentioned earlier. I just, you know, she's just a girl and I love her. And I haven't gotten any new Sylveon cards in a while because I've been focusing on other things, but I love these cards a lot. She's very gorgeous. Huge shout out to this card. Isn't that so cool? I don't know, I just think it's fun. It is damaged, you probably can't see, but again, it's fine, it doesn't bother me. Then we have Jirachi, another one of my favorite Pokemon. I only have these 3, including the Amazing Rare, because it's just, like the colors is so gorgeous, I love it. And I think with the steel type kind of color of the card, it really pops as well. And we have the Radiant Jirachi as well, I forgot about that, but I have that, and then my Regis. I don't know what it is about all of these Pokemon, but I just love the Regis. Regigigas specifically. Oh my god. I love this big boy. He is so large and round, and he's just a guy, and I love him. He's my baby. I can't explain it, but I just love Regigigas. I don't know. Some of these are, yeah, this is a promo, and I don't know, there was like a box a little while ago. I think it was for Crown Zenith, I forget, but it had like Regidrago and Regieleki promos, so I have those. And then the Rotom page, the Rotom spread, I should say. Oh my god. This isn't even my #1 favorite Pokemon, but I just love him so much. He's just a little guy, and he's in sets so often, so like I just accumulate him. I have a lot of like regular and reverse holo versions of the same cards, so these aren't organized in any particular way. It's just kind of the ghost type ones are up here, and then these, and then the rest of them basically. I just Rotom always has such cute illustrations. Like, look at this. Look at this guy. I just he just makes me so happy. I don't know, he's just a little dude and I love him. I do also have his shiny from, is this Shining Fates? Yes, it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah, just a bunch of stuff from different eras. This is pretty cool. This is an old Japanese holo. It says first edition, but it's not particularly rare or valuable as far as I know. Not that it really matters anyway, but I just thought this was really cool. Last but not least, that's it for this binder actually. It's a short video, okay? We're only just halfway full in this binder. Lots of room to grow, but the piece de resistance is my Tinkaton collection. This is going to grow over time, I hope. It's only just this page right now, And I love how the sleeves match, but that's kind of beside the point. I love this Pokemon. This is my #1 favorite Pokemon. Nobody gets her like I do. She is literally just a girl. She's just like me, and I love her. I've mentioned this before, but until Scarlet and Violet era, I couldn't just settle on one favorite Pokemon. It was like a top 5, right? It was like Rotom, Sylveon, Dragonite, Venusaur, you know, all of these Pokemon. And then when I saw Tinkaton, I was like, oh, you're the one I've been waiting for. You are the one. And I just love her. This is kind of cool. I got this on Mercari Japan. It's a Japanese gym promo. And I don't know much about it. Forgive me, I'm not an expert. But it was cheap and it had my girl. So I had to grab it. I feel like if I was a Pokemon, I would be Tinkaton. I can't explain that to you. You're just gonna have to take my word for it, okay? I also keep any like Tinkatink and Tinkatuff cards. I have this card in Japanese and English for some reason. I don't know. And I really want to own the Tinkaton special illustration rare from, I think it's Paldea and Paldea Evolved. God, why did they name both of those sets that? Anyway, from Paldea Evolved, there is a card that I really want. I've been seeing it on Mercari Japan and it's not too expensive, but I need to just bite the bullet and grab it because I really want it and I have for ages, but I don't know. Maybe I will buy it and you'll see it in a future Nyoko haul. Let me show you this one real quick. This is Tinkatuff. Tinkatuff, yes. And again, I would keep this with my illustration rares, but I would rather keep like my very specific collections together. This is the Tinkatink. And these are all from Paldea Evolved, I think, or the Japanese equivalent. I just love it. I played with it a lot in the game. She's my girl, basically. Let me flip back to one of the best pages. Should we say this one? I'll probably make this the thumbnail. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a short video, but I said I was going to do this, so I don't really think I'll be showing a ton more of this on my channel. Again, my channel is just going to stay K-pop stuff mainly, but I wanted to show off my Pokemon cards to anyone who's interested, and also so I can look back on it later. And yeah, this isn't a collection that I plan on growing a ton. It's very low priority. I just kind of accumulate things slowly in the background. And I don't really go out of my way unless there's a card that I really want. If you watch this, thank you so much for watching. I do have a mutual on Instagram who also has a YouTube channel who recently posted a very similar video to this. So I will link their video in the description of this video. Please go subscribe to them, watch their video. They make similar content to me around photo cards and stuff, but they're also into Pokemon, which is really cool. And my cousin, who I keep mentioning, who likes Pokemon cards, also has an Instagram page all about her Pokemon card collection. So I will also link that. Definitely go follow her. And yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in... I have some videos planned, but I'm not going to tell you, okay? Just wait. You'll see. Bye-bye.